Dear students, I, Mrs. Neeta Ivle, once again welcome you. In last lecture, we have seen what is mean by double entry bookkeeping system. Also, we understood advantages of double entry bookkeeping system. Today, we are going to see classification of accounts. Accounting is a process of recording, classifying, summarizing, finalizing transactions in a significant manner and interpreting results thereof. Accounting is both science and art. For every type of entity, whether it is large in size or small in size, it is very important to have a proper system of accounting for proper management of an entity's business operations. An accountant must have a good understanding of the terms used in accounting and types of accounts. In simple words, an account is a record in an accounting system that tracks the financial activities of a specific asset, liability, revenue, equity, or expenses. In other words, an account is a summarized record of transactions relating to a particular person, asset, liability, particular head of expenses, or income recorded at one place. In day-to-day business activities, large number of business transactions takes place. It affects the several accounts. These records increase and decrease as the business events occurs throughout the accounting period. Each individual account is stored in general ledger and used to prepare the financial statements at the end of an accounting period. At the end of certain period of time, it is necessary for the businessman to balance the accounts to find out the information. Which information? The information like what is the total capital, what are the total liabilities, and how much are the total assets, total incomes and expenses, etc. regarding his business. In short, we can say that an account is the systematic presentation of all the transactions related to a particular head. An account shows the summarized records of transactions related to a concerned person or things. Let's have definitions of an account. The first definition is given for us by G.R. Bartleby. An account is summarized record of transactions affecting one person, one kind of property, or one class of gain or loss. The second definition is given by Carter. An account is a ledger record in a summarized form of all the transactions that have taken place with the particular person or thing specified. Now let's have some examples. When the entity deals with various suppliers and customers, each of the supplier and customers will be a separate account. An account may be related to things which can be tangible as well as intangible. For example, land, building, furniture, etc. are things, and goodwill is an example of intangible thing. An account is expressed in a statement form. It has two sides. The left hand side of an account is called a debit side, whereas right hand side is called as credit side. The debit is denoted as DR and credit is denoted as CR. The double entry accounting system is based on the concept of debit and credits. This is an area where many new accounting students get confused. Often people think debits means additions while credit means subtractions. That isn't the case at all. Debits and credits are actually refers to the side of ledger that journal entries are posted to. A debit, abbreviates as DR, is an entry that is recorded on the left hand side of accounting ledger or T account. Conversely, a credit is or CR is an entry on the right hand side of the ledger. The right side, left side idea stems from the accounting equation where debits always have equal credits in order to balance the mathematical equation. Got it? Have a look on specimen of an account. You can see its tabular format. There are 4 columns on both sides, that is left hand side and right hand side. Left hand side denotes debit side, whereas right hand side shows credit. Okay. Now see classification of accounts, that is important for you. Okay. Now we can classify accounts in 2 groups, that is personal accounts and impersonal accounts. Personal accounts can further classified in natural person account, artificial personal account and representative personal accounts. Whereas impersonal accounts can be further classified in real account and nominal account. Now see what is personal account and how can we classify it. Personal account can be classified in 3 groups. The first group is natural personal account. What is natural personal account? Accounts relating to individual human beings. Okay, and the examples we can say Vijay's account, Riya's account, etc. The second type is artificial personal account. Accounts of organizations, associations which are created by law will called artificial personal account. Nasik Municipal Corporation account, BYK College of Commerce account will be artificial personal account. The third group is representative personal accounts. See accounts related which represent a certain person or group of person in business dealing are called representative personal account. For example, prepaid rent account, outstanding wages account, etc. Now impersonal accounts. In impersonal account we have 2 types, real accounts and nominal accounts. These real accounts are types of related to assets or properties. They are further classified as tangible real accounts and intangible real accounts. Tangible real accounts includes assets that have a physical existence and can be touched. For example, building account, cash account, stationery account, inventory account, etc. And intangible accounts are these assets do not have any physical existence and cannot be touched. However, these can be measured in terms of money and have value. For example, goodwill, patents, copyrights, trademarks, etc. Now see what is nominal account. These accounts types are related to income or gains and expenses or losses. Now we can give examples of expenses: wages account, stationery account, salary account and depreciation account. Whereas income and gains we can say commission received account, discount received account, etc. Now in this way today we studied meaning of an account and classification of account. We understood that there are 2 types of accounts, personal accounts and impersonal accounts. Personal accounts can further classified in natural person account, artificial personal account and representative personal accounts. On the other hand, impersonal accounts can be classified into real account and nominal account. Friends, hope you understood neatly how to classify the accounts. In next lecture, we will have most important as well as most interesting part. So, see you in next lecture. Thank you for watching today's lecture attentively.